Hello everyone and welcome again to lesson 13 of HTML. In our previous lesson we looked at the concept of HTML iframes. In this particular lesson we want to look at the concept of HTML head tag, and the head tag is the container that contains information or meta information about the web page. You remember when we were building our web page using HTML, and let me go back to Visual Studio. And now when I open this home page right here, you're going to see that we have this tag called the head tag. And the head tag contains other sub tags, for example, the title and the link. So in this particular lesson, we want to take a more detail and look on what can be put within the head tag. So within the head tag, it is a container that has other sub tags, and those sub tags add information about that page. Some of the examples of the sub tags that can be within the head tag include the title page, the title tag, and this title tag is used to define or to add the page title. The style tag is used to define the CSS style for that particular page. The link tag is used to link the external files, for example, the CSS external CSS, external JavaScript file, or external favorite icon files, and any other external files. And the script tag is used to add the JavaScript code for that particular page. Another tag that can be added within the head is the meta tag, and the meta tag is used to specify the information such as the character set of the page, the keywords for the search engines for that page, the page description, the page author, the page refresh duration, and the viewport. We shall in a later lesson look on more detail about the meta tag and see about more on how to define this information within the meta tag. And when you are using the link tag to link the external files, the link tag comes in this format, and the relationship is an attribute that defines the relationship between the external file and the current HTML file. So with that theory said, let's take a do and look at the practical example on how we can define these tags, all these tags within the H tag. So let me turn over to my Visual Studio Code, and in the home page you can see that for now I have added the page title within the head tag. So the title tag is used to define the page title. Here my title is called archive. And now when I open this page using a live server, you're going to see that the title which appears on the browser tab here is called archive, which we have defined within the title tag. Another tag that we can use is the link tag within the head. So the link tag is used to link external file. For example, here we are linking this external file, which is the image, and we are saying that this image, the relationship between this image is that it is an icon, a favorite icon on this page. And when you come to a page, you're going to see that this image has been added on top here as the favorite icon of this page. Another tag that you can find within the head tag is the style tag. And the style tag is used to define the styles for this page, the CSS styles. And it is defined using this way. And then within the style tag, you can now write the styles for that page. So I can now remove this style from the body now. And put it within the style tag. So I can say body and padding equals to 32 pixels. And now when I save this, still the same changes, the same appears on the browser. Another tag that you can be find within the head tag is the script tag. And the script tag is used to define the CSS script. And so within this script tag, you can write not the CSS, sorry about that, but it's used to define the JavaScript code. So within this script tag, you can now write any JavaScript code. You can say, for example, you can have constant x equals to 20. Then you can console and print that x, console.log x is 20. X is x, I mean. And don't worry now about this JavaScript code. We are going to look at JavaScript in more detail in the upcoming module. So now when I save these changes and I go back to the browser and refresh the browser, now when I go to the browser console, I'm going to see that the value x is printed here. X is 20. So that's a JavaScript code within that page. And for you to add any JavaScript code within the HTML, you're going to use this tag called the script. Another tag that you can find within the head tag is the meta tag. But for now, we're going to skip this and we will look more detail about the meta tag in the next lesson here and see more about the meta tag. So for now, know that within the head tag, you can be able to add the page title using this tag. You can be able to link the external file using the link. You can be able to define the page style, the page CSS style using the style tag, and you can be able to define the page JavaScript code within the script tag. With that said, I want to pause this lesson at this point and see you in the next lesson. Otherwise, thank you for joining the lesson and see you in the next content.